needs to be here. Right, John? Right here. That's the sign. I will stand by the sign. No. Let's try not to get a big crowd by it before. Is it maybe a couple of so they're getting closer. You're okay. He just said, see if John gets a good one. Okay. So we'd be
Good evening. Okay. A little softer on the microphone. Welcome, everybody. My name is Jennifer Fitch, and I'm the Commissioner of the Department of Buildings and General Services. And serving as Master of Ceremonies this evening for our tree lighting is part of my job, quite possibly one of the most enjoyable parts of my job. I'd like to welcome you all to our annual state tree lighting ceremony. The past few years have been a little different, but I'm pleased to say that we are back at full strength and then some in this tradition that has been going on for more than 40 years. I hope you've had the chance to visit Cupid and Dasher over there. They came right from the North Pole. We also have Rudolph the Snowplow, and we have a horse-drawn carriage ride right over there. And we also have some sheep and goats this evening. They will all be here until 6 o'clock. So if you haven't had a chance to say hi, please do. Our state curator, David Sheep. David, where are you? David always gets a lot of love for the tree lighting ceremony. He tells me there once was a time when the tree in front of the State House was not that tall at all. And this fun fact is documented in photos from the 1970s and 80s, when the tree was at most 10 to 15 feet tall. That would be a tall tree indoors, but pales in comparison to the grandeur of Vermont's monumental State House, portico, and the Golden Dome, where the beloved Ceres, the goddess of agriculture, shines down on us. She's right up there, everybody. In the 1990s, our state curator started advocating for something that might stand up to the challenge. Think Rockefeller Center was the mantra that would guide us to trees of greater height. And our head groundskeeper, Ira Mosier, has over a decade and a half taken that to heart and gone after beautifully tall balsams and spruces as only a state like Vermont can grow. This year's tree hails from the northern farm in Calais and is 45 feet tall. I want to take a quick moment to thank the BGS team for all of their hard work they do every single year putting this event together, including Ira's crew, Hayden Garbachik, Mike Herring, David Heading, and Dave Gallison. Together this year, they hung 78 strands of lights. It's over 3,000 lights, which is 2,000 more than last year. So it's going to be really, really bright. We're excited. I'd also like to thank Adam Severance, Dan Farr, and Mike Brown from Farr's Tree Service for trucking it here. And of course, the event would not have been possible without the planning assistance of Karen Pallas, David Sheep, and Eric Van Korn. In the last few years, you might have heard of them, the BGS Singers. But this year, we're really excited to bring U32, also with some members from Calais. Please join me in welcoming the U32 High School Chorus for their first song. They will be singing Winter Wonderland. Thank you, U32 Choir. It's a really special treat to have you here this evening, and it certainly is a beautiful sight with this gorgeous tree behind me. And now it's my great pleasure to introduce a man who has a lot more experience than I do with tree lighting ceremonies, who, I'm told, attended a few before he was even elected as governor. Please help me welcome Governor Scott.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Commissioner Fitch, and thank you all for being here tonight. It's great to be here to light up this beautiful tree, which came to us from North Light Farm in Calais. North Light is one of the oldest Christmas tree farms in central Vermont. And for the last 42 years, it's been run by Richard Cowart and Winchester and their daughters Helen and Meredith. It's nice to have Rich and Ann here with us tonight. Over these 4 decades, with some help in recent years from the Moffat family in Craftsbury, they've helped thousands of families that have looked for that elusive, perfect tree, making sure they had a cup of hot chocolate to go along with their visit. And that's what's so special about this time of year. Regardless of what holidays you celebrate, it's a time to connect with friends and family, to give back to those less fortunate, at a time where we're just a little bit more kind to each other as well. And I think we can all agree we could use a little bit more of that these days. So I want to take a few minutes to welcome some special guests who've been recognized through my Rays of Kindness initiative. This is something we started during the pandemic because we needed to be reminded of the good that was still there. But it's just as important today, so I'm going to share a few of these Rays of Kindness with you now. Zach Cavicus from Stockbridge received a Ray of Kindness award last year after he raised money to buy gifts for 20 families during the holidays. He then went out and delivered them to the families himself. And then there was Patrick Richardson, a student at Essex High School, who raises money for charities like Josh's House and the Humane Society in his free time. And I honestly don't know how he does it, because on top of this, he made the honor roll, had jobs at school, played sports, and been involved in Special Olympics as both an athlete and a volunteer. And then there's Amy Anderson from Waterbury, who helps connect and support foster families. And Rich Sourdiff, who helps a neighbor, a veteran, with housework and getting him to appointments. And then there's also Lenny Kuchar, a combat vet who contributes to his community in many different ways. And he grows some of the best corn I've ever had, and then gives most of it away throughout the year. Or there's John and Wanda Wilking, who make their South Burlington neighbors very happy with what I hear may be the most elaborate holiday display in the state. And Bob Bartlett, Bonnie Tucker, Travis Millette, Tim Maxim, Jennifer Doyle, Quentin Webb, and Lindsay Etchison, who have given back to their neighbors, community, and more. These folks are all here tonight, and we've had many, many more across the state who have shown that even a small act of kindness can make a big difference. So let's give them all a big round of applause. Each of them was nominated by someone in their community who appreciated what they had done and reached out to my office to share it. That says something about how far these acts of kindness can go and how it can inspire others to do the same. So if you know of someone who deserves an act of kindness award, please contact us. Well, I know we face many challenges, and we've been through a lot over the last few years. These Rays of Kindness by folks like Zach, Patrick, Amy, Bob, Lenny, and everyone else here tonight remind us that good things are happening around us every single day, not just during the holiday season. Because it's more important than ever we remember the good in each other, regardless of our differences. 2 years ago, we showed the world how Vermont lights the way, and we continue to do that, reminding everyone we can find common ground. We can heal divisions. We can have faith in and compassion for each other. So I thank you all for being here and being part of this, and I again want to thank all the Rays of Kindness recipients and the Northlight Farm team for all that they do. And I want to wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Governor Scott. And by the way, I just love hearing the animal noises out in the crowd. It's great. Every year, the Governor and the Department of Buildings and General Services produce special certificates for this very occasion and hand them to those who make the state of Vermont's observance of the holiday season possible. Please help me welcome Richard Coart and Ann Winchester of the Northern Light Christmas Tree Farm to the podium. You are very welcome. This certificate recognizes Northern Tree Farm for their generous contribution to the 2022 Governor's Tree Lighting Ceremony. Thank you on behalf of the state of Vermont. I think I heard a little chanting over there, light the tree. We're going to do that in just a minute. But first, we're going to hear a second song from the U32 Choir, and they will be singing, "Oh Christmas Tree." Okay, everyone, it's the big moment. Are you excited? tree with its lovely branches and over 3,000 lights to help light the way. Once again, please help me welcome Governor Scott to the podium.
All right. So, we're going to need some kids up here to light the tree. Okay, so we need some kids if you want to come up. Right up here. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. So we've got to say Merry Christmas to get the tree lit up. So when I count to three, on three, you say Merry Christmas, okay? Okay. 1, 2, 3. No, not enough. Okay. Maybe a little bit louder. I don't think it will work. Okay, can we do that? All right, let's try it one more time. All right, on three again. 1, 2, 3. Oh boy. We're going to need some help from all of you, I guess, to get this tree lit up. Okay? One more time, all right? Really, really, really loud. Okay, I'm not going. This is it. This is going to work. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, we're not quite done. We're not quite done. For their final song, the U32 Choir will be singing Carol of the Bells. This song is often referred to as the Ukrainian Carol because it comes from Ukraine and is one of my personal favorites. So U32, take it away. So I know everyone is really excited, but if we could just listen to one more song, and then there's a special surprise waiting for everybody afterwards. You're gonna have to find out, but first we have to hear from U32.
You just grab that too.
Yeah, I know. Is there anywhere I should go?
Nah, I'm gonna make the call and we're just gonna cut it because this is gonna get too hectic. So I'll take the down. Nice, ladies.
Thank you once again, U32 Choir. Christmas is certainly here, bringing good cheer. Please help me give the U32 Choir a big round of applause, everybody. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Governor Scott. And may the peace of the season steady us and prepare us for a happy new year. Will you please